Heyo, here's another one, Dave. Tools and equipment. Now, Park Bicycle Tools makes every known tool that you need fits a bicycle. Uh, they make a universal tool that's like, fits a lot of the bolts and nuts and stuff on your bicycle. Alright, because most bicycles are pretty standard, like the lug nuts and, are 15 millimeter, the seat nuts 15 millimeters, you know what I'm saying? Right, the handlebar nuts 15 millimeters, the brake nuts are 10 millimeters, stuff like that. You don't really need a whole lot of tools. I mean, we carried some tools, right? And then, because we had a couple of old junky bikes every once in a while, saying something broke or something that we needed a tool for, right? So what we did was is we planned when we were, 100 miles, 150 miles from a major city, we planned, right? Anonymous would surf up on the phone, or when we, got somewhere and where we had signal, and we would find a bike store, a bike shop. We tried to find community bike co-ops. You know what I'm saying? And because we're members of a bicycle co-op back in Phoenix, in Rusty Spoke, right? And then we'd make it a point when we got into town or whatever, right? That we go over to this place and we'd kick it for a day or so and hang out with people and tell them who we were and stuff like that. And then, right? Because we were involved, right, with the bicycle people, right? And a lot of times they would just let us do whatever we need to do, tune up our bikes or whatever, or sell this bike cable or something that we needed for a buck or two or whatever money we had, right? Because they understood what we were doing, and they understood that we were doing it not just for ourselves but for other people too. Because once I started talking to them and showed them my YouTube channel and everything else, you know what I'm saying? Then it became something bigger, right? So you need to be mindful of the stuff that you need. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to overweigh yourself. That's my whole point here. You're going to need stuff, but you're not going to need a lot of stuff. Tools and equipment or something. If this is a brand new bike and a brand new trailer, right? You're probably not going to have too many issues, but you're going to have tire issues. You're going to. I mean, tires wear out, and try not to buy. Try to make sure that you have a hard compound on the tires on your bike, because some of these roads are so bad, they're so abrasive. I mean, like, Anonymous wore a brand new tire in like 600 miles, right, when we were coming down the mountains in Oregon, right, because the roads are so abrasive and they're so old and they're always getting rained on, they're always wet. You know what I'm saying? So you need some park tools. You need at least a universal tool with a crescent wrench. You know what I'm saying? 15 millimeter, right? 10 millimeter. You need a pair of pliers, right? You're going to need, well, you're going to need stuff. You're going to need a few tools, right? So, once again, get a little bag. You know what I'm saying? I mean, here. Where did I do it? Like this. Like a little triangle bag, right? Little triangle bag with a zipper, you know what I'm saying? Velcro's over the top of your top tube, you know what I'm saying? And down tube right there, right? Carry some cool shit. Or this one is a handlebar bag. See how it just loops? Got the two loops there. Loop it over the handlebars, it just hangs right front. I use this one for the tool bag, right? I mean, they're inexpensive at the bike co-op. You can probably find one for a couple of bucks. All right. And stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It probably wouldn't hurt to carry a canteen or something, right? A metal bowl. We found a metal doggy bowl inside the road, and I used that to cook the soups in, cook the food in. Whenever we built a fire, there's a little stainless steel bowl that could just sit right in the coals, and it would cook the food. You just had to be careful touching it, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, right? I'm saying it was a little doggy bowl. I still have it somewhere, right? And stuff like that. You're gonna need, you're gonna need, you're gonna need something for self-defense. I've been carrying this since we left Gilbert. Right. This is a universal tool. It works for chopping wood, pounding stuff, fixing things, you know what I'm saying, defending yourself. Right? The cops are not gonna hassle you for this. They're gonna hassle you for a Beretta or a Glock, you know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna hassle you for this because you're on a bike tool and this is a universal tool for camping. Right. Pretty much. That's it. That's it in a nutshell, Dave. I mean, in these three little short videos, I pretty much gave you everything, everything that we did, that we needed. Because for the vast majority, a lot of the stuff that we needed or we used, we found it. We found it somewhere, side of the highway, in a dumpster, behind a store. Somebody gave it to us. You know what I'm saying? There are going to be times when the universe is just going to drop something on you, and you're going to need it. And I pick it up, carry it till you don't need it anymore. Then either give it to somebody or please throw it in the trash. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry, you'll be all right. I know Charlie will take care of it. This is me, Brian, Dave. There you go.